Are you ready to turn a simple penny into a life-changing treasure? Today, we're revealing the top 4 most valuable Lincoln Shield pennies that could be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. These coins look normal, but rare errors and tiny details make them incredibly valuable. So don't skip this video, because the next coin in your pocket could change everything. Top 1. The 2010 United States Lincoln Shield penny with no mint mark. A coin that marked the beginning of a new design era, and under the right conditions, could reach an astonishing value of around $250,000 in today's auction market. The year 2010 was very important for the Lincoln cent because it introduced the shield reverse design for the first time. Before this, the Lincoln Memorial design had been used for decades. The new shield design represents the unity and strength of the nation, with bold lines and a strong central banner. On the front, the portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains unchanged, continuing a tradition that began in 1909. The absence of a mint mark on this coin means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically does not place a mint mark on pennies. At first glance, the 2010 no mint mark shield penny appears to be extremely common. Millions of these coins were struck and released into circulation, making them easy to find in everyday transactions. However, within such large numbers, rare and unusual examples can exist, and these are the coins that collectors are always searching for. The coin we are focusing on is in circulated condition, graded as fine. This means it has experienced noticeable wear over time. The details on Lincoln's portrait may be softened, and the lines of the shield on the reverse may not be as sharp as they were when the coin was first minted. There are also visible scratches across the surface, which are typical for coins that have been used frequently. These scratches are often referred to as circulation marks, and are expected in coins of this link spite. This wear, the value of the coin can become extremely high if it features a rare minting error or a unique die variety. This is where things become truly interesting. During the minting process, mistakes can sometimes occur, and these mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into a highly valuable collectible. Examples of such errors include doubled die designs, where the date or lettering appears duplicated, off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned, or die cracks that create unusual raised lines on the coin's surface. Another possibility is that the coin was struck on the wrong type of metal planche. This type of error is extremely rare and can significantly increase the coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unusual characteristics because they are not supposed to happen, making them both rare and highly desirable. In addition to errors, die varieties can also play a major role in determining value. A die variety occurs when there is a slight difference in the design caused by a variation in the die used to strike the coin. This could include differences in the spacing of the date, the thickness of the lettering, or subtle changes in the design elements. While these differences may be difficult to spot, they can make a coin extremely valuable once identified and verified. Even though this coin is only in fine condition, rarity is far more important than condition when it comes to determining value. A rare error coin in circulated condition can easily be worth more than a perfect coin that is common. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are unique or have a story behind them. If you are interested in checking your own coins, start by looking closely at any 2010 pennies you may have. Pay attention to the date, the lettering, and the overall design. Look for anything unusual, such as doubling, misalignment, or strange marks that do not look like normal wear. Using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you see these details more clearly. It is also important to learn the difference between damage and a true mint error. Scratches from circulation are common and usually do not add value, but errors that occur during the minting process are what make a coin special. Understanding this difference is key for anyone who wants to succeed in coin collecting. If you believe you have found a rare coin, the next step is to have it authenticated by a professional grading service. These organizations can confirm whether the coin is genuine and identify any rare features it may have. Once certified, the coin becomes much more attractive to collectors and can achieve a much higher price at auction. The idea that a 2010 1-cent coin could be worth $250,000 may seem unbelievable, but it highlights the excitement and potential of coin collecting. Valuable coins are not always old or made of precious metals. Sometimes they are modern coins hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. The 2011 United States Lincoln Shield penny with no mint mark. A coin that might appear common, but under the right circumstances can become one of the most valuable modern pennies in circulation. The 2011 penny belongs to the Lincoln Shield Cent series, which began in 2010. This design replaced the older Lincoln Memorial reverse and introduced a bold shield representing the unity of the United States. On the front, the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains, a design that has been part of American coinage since 1909. The absence of a mint mark on this coin indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark for pennies. At first glance, a 2011 no mint mark penny seems extremely common. Millions upon millions of these coins were produced and released into everyday circulation. Most people use them without a second thought. However, within these large production numbers, a few rare pieces can stand out due to minting errors or unique die varieties, and these are the coins that collectors are always searching for. The example we are discussing is in circulated condition, graded as fine. This means the coin shows noticeable wear from use over time. The high points of Lincoln's portrait may appear smooth, and the shield design on the reverse may have some loss of detail. There are also visible scratches across the surface, which are typical for coins that have passed through many hands. Despite these imperfections, the coin can still be incredibly valuable if it carries a rare feature. One of the main reasons a 2011 Shield penny could reach an estimated value of $250,000 is the presence of a significant mint error. These errors can occur during the striking process and may include doubled die details, off-center strikes, die cracks, or even coins struck on the wrong type of metal planchet. Such mistakes are not supposed to happen, which is exactly why they are so desirable to collectors. Another factor that can increase the value dramatically is a rare die variety. Sometimes a small number of coins are produced with slight differences in the design, such as unusual spacing in the date, extra thickness in the lettering, or minor design shifts. These variations can go unnoticed at first, but later become highly sought after once collectors identify them and realize how few exist. Even though this coin is not in perfect condition, rarity always plays a bigger role than appearance when it comes to value. A fine condition coin with a major error or rare variety can easily outperform a flawless coin that is common. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for uniqueness, especially when the coin has been authenticated and verified by professionals. If you want to check whether you might have a valuable 2011 penny, start by closely examining your coins. Look carefully at the date, the lettering, and the overall design. Pay attention to anything that seems unusual, such as doubling in the numbers, misalignment, or strange marks that do not look like normal damage. Using a magnifying glass can help you spot details that are not visible to the naked link is also important to understand the difference between damage and a true mint error. Scratches and wear from circulation are common and usually do not add value. However, errors that occur during the minting process are what make a coin special. Learning to recognize these differences is key for anyone interested in coin collecting. If you believe you have found something unusual, the next step is to have the coin professionally evaluated. Grading services can confirm whether the coin is genuine and identify any rare features it may have. Once certified, the coin becomes much more attractive to serious buyers and collectors, increasing its chances of reaching a high price at auction. The idea that a small 1-cent coin from 2011 could be worth $250,000 may seem unbelievable, but stories like this are what make coin collecting so exciting. Hidden treasures can still exist in everyday change, waiting to be discovered by someone who takes the time to look closely. The 2013 United States Lincoln Shield penny with no mint mark. A coin that may look common, but under the right conditions could reach an incredible value of around $270,000 in today's auction market. The 2013 penny is part of the Lincoln Shield cent series, which began in 2010. This design replaced the long-running Lincoln Memorial reverse and introduced a bold shield symbolizing unity and strength. The front of the coin still features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that collectors and the public have recognized for over a century. The absence of a mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not include a mint mark on pennies. At first glance, a 2013 no mint mark penny seems very common. Millions of these coins were produced and released into everyday circulation. You can still find them in your pocket change without much effort. However, hidden among these millions are a few rare examples that stand out because of minting errors or unique die varieties. These rare pieces are what collectors are always searching for, and they are the reason why a simple penny can sometimes be worth a fortune. The coin we are focusing on is in circulated condition and graded as very fine. This means it has been used in everyday transactions and shows moderate wear, but the main design details are still clearly visible. Lincoln's portrait may show some smoothing on the high points, and the shield lines on the reverse may not be as sharp as when the coin was new. There are also visible scratches across the surface, which are typical for coins that have spent time in circulation. These marks are often referred to as circulation scratches and are completely normal for a coin of this grade. Despite these signs of wear, the coin can still be extremely valuable if it has a rare feature. One of the biggest reasons a 2013 Shield penny could reach a value of $270,000 is the presence of a significant mint error. Errors occur during the production process and can include doubled die designs, off-center strikes, die cracks, or even coins struck on the wrong type of metal planche. These errors are rare because they are usually caught and corrected quickly, making any surviving examples highly desirable. Another factor that can increase the value of this coin is a rare die variety. Die varieties occur when there is a small difference in the design caused by a variation in the die used to strike the coin. This could include slight changes in the lettering, spacing in the date, or subtle differences in the shield design. While these variations may be difficult to spot with the naked eye, they can become extremely valuable once identified and confirmed by experts. It is important to understand that rarity plays a much bigger role than condition when it comes to coin value. Even though this coin is only in very fine condition, a rare error or variety can make it far more valuable than a perfect coin that is common. Collectors are willing to pay high prices for coins that are unique and hard to find, regardless of minor wear or scratches. If you want to check whether you might have a valuable 2013 penny, start by examining your coins closely. Look at the date, the lettering, and the overall design. Pay attention to anything unusual, such as doubling in the numbers or letters, misalignment in the design, or strange marks that do not look like normal wear. Using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you spot these details more. Link is also important to learn the difference between regular damage and a true mint error. Scratches and wear from circulation are common and usually do not add value. However, errors that occur during the minting process are what make a coin special. Knowing how to identify these differences can make a big impact on your success as a collector. If you believe you have found something unusual, the best step is to have the coin professionally authenticated. Grading services can verify whether the coin is genuine and identify any rare features it may have. Once certified, the coin becomes much more attractive to serious collectors and can achieve a much higher price at auction. The idea that a 2013 1-cent coin could be worth $270,000 may seem unbelievable, but it shows how exciting coin collecting can be. Valuable coins are not always old or made of precious metals. Sometimes they are modern coins hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by someone who takes the time to look closely. The 2021 United States Shield penny with a D mint mark, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but has captured the attention of collectors around the world due to its surprising rarity and potential high auction value. This particular coin comes from the modern Lincoln Shield cent series, which replaced the older Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. The reverse side features a bold shield design symbolizing unity and strength, while the obverse still carries the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The 2021 D mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities producing circulating coins in the United States. Now, under normal circumstances, a 2021 penny is only worth 1 cent. Millions of them were produced, and they are still widely found in everyday circulation. However, certain rare variations or error coins can transform an ordinary penny into something incredibly valuable. In the case of this 2021 D Shield penny, collectors have reported examples with unusual striking errors, die varieties, or unique surface characteristics that make them extremely desirable. The coin we are discussing is in circulated condition, specifically graded as very fine, which means it has visible wear, but still retains clear details in the design. You might notice light scratches across the surface, especially on the high points of Lincoln's portrait or along the shield lines on the reverse. These scratches, often referred to as circulation marks, are completely normal for a coin that has been used in daily transactions. Despite this, the coin can still command an extraordinary price if it has the right rare features. One of the key factors that could push the value of this coin to an estimated $300,000 in today's auction market is the presence of a major minting error. These errors might include double die obverse details, off-center strikes, die cracks, or even a wrong plancher error where the coin is struck on a different type of metal. Collectors are constantly searching for such anomalies because they are extremely limited in number and often discovered purely by chance. Another possibility is a rare die variety that was produced for a very short period before being corrected by the mint. These varieties can include subtle differences in lettering, spacing, or design elements that are only noticeable upon close inspection. When such a variety is confirmed and authenticated by professional grading services, its value can skyrocket, especially if only a few examples are known to exist. Condition also plays a crucial role in determining value. While this coin is not in mint state, a very fine example with a rare error can still be worth a significant amount. The key is the combination of rarity and uniqueness rather than just pristine condition. Collectors are often willing to overlook minor wear if the coin itself is something truly special and hard to find. If you are wondering whether you might have one of these valuable coins, it is important to carefully examine your pennies, especially those from recent years. Look for unusual features, doubling in the text or date, misaligned designs, or anything that seems different from a standard coin. Using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you spot these details. Link is also highly recommended to have any suspicious or potentially valuable coin authenticated by a professional grading. Linkanizations like PCGS or NGC can verify whether the coin is genuine and assign it a grade, which significantly increases buyer confidence in auctions. A certified coin with the documented rare error is far more likely to achieve a high price compared to an uncertified one. The story of the 2021 D Shield penny serves as a reminder that valuable treasures can still be found in everyday pocket change. While the chances of finding such a rare coin are slim, they are not impossible. Many collectors have discovered valuable coins simply by paying attention and taking the time to inspect what others might overlook.